Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Barkley, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Barkley's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we use while we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Barkley has been fitted with his own personal training collar, and we will be sure to show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Barkley is sitting very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Barkley take off doing that now, and the command is Barkley heel. Barkley has been trained to walk very nicely at your left-hand side at your pace, whether you're walking at a faster pace or a slower pace. He should not be trying to lunge ahead on that leash or lag behind on that leash. Also incorporated into the heeling exercise is an automatic sit, which you just saw occur. So anytime that you're out walking with Barkley and you stop walking, he should sit nicely right there at your left heel position. Now the next command that they're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command, and the stay command is a hand and voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of Barkley's muzzle and the one-word command to stay. You're then going to walk out to the end of the training leash, and Barkley should remain seated. Now this is a great command to incorporate into your everyday activities. It will help build up his ability to stay for longer periods of time. And when you're practicing at home with the long sit stay, you want to start at about 1 minute and slowly increase your time to about 3 minutes. When Fred returns back, he walks all the way around and behind Barkley as an added distraction. He does a fabulous job remaining seated, and they're going to run through their heel, sit, and stay again. When you're practicing your commands at home, especially when Barkley first comes home, you want to make sure that you're practicing both indoors and outdoors, and you want to make sure that you're choosing a less distracting area and slowly increase your distractions over time. Fred leaves them in another sit stay, and now they're going to demonstrate the recall or the come command. You're going to call Barkley in using his name. He should come in and sit nicely right in front of you, and he returns to heel position by heeling around the back of you, returning to your left-hand side, sitting nicely, waiting for his next command. And now they're going to demonstrate that again. Leave him in a sit stay and walk out to the end of the leash. Call him in using his name. You can use your leash almost to reel him in directly in front of you. Make sure he sits when he comes in, and return him to your left-hand side, heeling him around the back of you. Great job. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a heel position. Again, you're going to use the open flat of your left palm, but this time straight down towards the ground, and the one-word firm command to down. Then give that stay command and walk out to the end of the leash. Now with the long sit stay, the down stay is the same. He should remain laying down throughout this command. And again, this is also a command that you want to use frequently throughout your day to help build his ability to down stay for longer periods of time. With the long down stay, you want to start at about 3 minutes and slowly increase your time up to 5 minutes. Fred returns back all the way around. Great job. And they'll heel out of that, and they will demonstrate that again. And this is a good time to remind you that you should follow along with your video, especially when they first come home, when Barkley first comes home. And you want to practice his commands every day in a 10 to 15 minute session just to keep his commands fresh in his mind, and it's a great mental exercise for him. So he leaves him in another down stay. Now this time they'll demonstrate the come command from the down position where he gets up and comes in. Very nicely done. And we use lots of praise and positive reinforcement and motivations to work the dogs through their commands. And Fred and Barkley are going to heel into position for our last command there. Now for this last command, it's a down from a distance. You're going to leave him in a sit stay, walk out to the end of the leash. From the end of the leash, you're going to give the down command using your right hand.
Down. No. Down.
Now he didn't go down right away, so Fred has to use a little tugging and let go correction. Much better. And again, during your one-on-one lesson, we will go over all the corrections if Barkley does not follow through with the command. And we've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Barkley has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Barkley, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.